Okay, let's start. Hi guys, my name is Mako Fukui and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to be sharing my study abroad experience in Hawaii. Action! Okay, so in order to make this sense of my story, let me rewind a little bit back to 2019-ish. So right after I graduated from high school, I was so excited to go to college and have that university experience. But little did I know, COVID hit so bad in where I lived, which was Thailand. And my expectations of college were nothing like what I expected it to be. Because all of my orientation and classes and everything else was online, which meant there wasn't any opportunities for me to meet people physically. I did meet people through online Zoom, whether that was a cartoon Zoom face character. I wouldn't know who's behind the camera, but I did meet some people. So after having a year and a little bit of that whole not meeting people, COVID situation, a friend of mine went, "Hey, have you heard about this exchange program?" And then I was like, yeah, do you want to apply? Yeah, let's apply. So our conversation literally went something like that. And I went ahead to apply to study abroad. There were 3 places I applied, and one of them was Hawaii, which is where I'm accepted now. I am accepted at HPU, and I am so grateful to be here right now. So I've been here for exactly 1 month, which means January 4th was the first day in Hawaii, and since that it's been exactly 1 month. I know I just said that. It's been 1 month. Like, isn't that crazy? Okay, I'm a little bit excited, so bear with me. I will be recapping my first month of my stay in Hawaii. So before I explain how I felt during all these different weeks, I want to explain my main purpose of coming to Hawaii, because a lot of the Japanese people that I come across, they are actually kind of lost when I say I'm here to study, because as you guys can probably see, I am able to speak English and have a conversation. So I'm actually here to study, but not study English, but study as in an exchange program, because my university that I go to, Mahidol, has a exchange program service. So I'm here as an exchange student, and I'll be here studying 1 semester at HPU. So now that we've got that out, I will be explaining my 4 weeks, 1 month. 4 weeks, 1 month in Hawaii. So the first week was probably the most roller coaster for me, just because there were too many emotions at once. When I first packed my bag and went to the airport, I was feeling so excited. My excitement level was like over the roof high, while I was a little bit nervous. So as you can imagine, I was like this kid, like, la 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 la, Hawaii, yeah, this is gonna be paradise, right? So that was my first day and 2. And then after I came here, I was soon hit with the jet lag. Because Thailand, where I used to live, and in Hawaii, Honolulu, the time difference is about 16 or 17 hours. So that's like way back, and my body was definitely not used to it. So it took me about 3 or 4 days, or maybe a week, to get used to the time zone here. So the first week was kind of rough, but it was still fun because I'm in Hawaii. I mean, I'm in Hawaii, right? So it's all good. And I just remember feeling kind of excited but tired, because because of the time zone. Thank you, jet lag. Okay, so moving on to the second week. The second week was the first day of instruction at HPU. So this nervousness was like a whole nother different levelness, because after a year and a little bit of isolation and not meeting anybody and just being with my family, I was kind of scared to meet new people. I mean, I was definitely excited, but there was a part of me that I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so awkward. Which I'm pretty sure a lot of the people might relate. So the first day was really, really nerve-wracking, but now that it's been a month, I'm like, whew, that was fun. So I did meet a lot of people and talk and just do human things, you know, because that was not normal. It just feels new, but it was really nice getting to actually look someone in the eyes and go, hi, nice to meet you, I'm Mako, instead of a Zoom screen. So that was such a nice feeling. I finally felt like I was living again back to the real world. Oh, and the second week was the week where I was kind of still adjusting myself. The jet lag got better, but the way that things work here, I wasn't too used to. So back in high school or in Thailand, I would normally have like my close friends together, so we would always hang out, eat together, and just kind of like stick together, I guess. And I was so used to that. So having to be in a new place where I don't know anyone, in a new school, in a new country, I was just kind of overwhelmed. I wrote overwhelmed because so many things were going through my head and I was still processing everything. It was still new, and at one moment when I was eating lunch, I was eating by myself, and that too I'm not used to because I always have either friends or family around me. I just felt like okay, would I be able to survive this next month? And kind of sad, overwhelmed, but that soon escalated, and no, not escalated, sorry, that soon went away, and the third week got so much better. Right now it's probably like the highlight of January, just because in where I stay, my homestay had another student, and I got really close with her and we kind of hung out a lot. So we went to the beach, and then we went hiking together, and we went to study together at a cafe, which was nice as well. It felt like I was finally, you know, getting out of this overwhelming feeling and actually enjoying my time here. So that was so great. I hope she doesn't mind saying her name on the internet, but her name is Yukari, and Yukari-san, if you're watching this, you're so cool. You're probably like one of the coolest people I've met, and you've definitely held my hands and kept me strong and made me really enjoy the time that I was here, because I totally forgot about being sad and overwhelmed anymore. I was like, I'm in Hawaii, live life. So the third week was definitely so much fun. And moving forward to the fourth week, which is the week that I am in right now, it's been great. You know what? The weather here, it's been psycho. It's been amazing. It's incredible. I love how the sun's kind of like hitting your skin, but not too hot. And then the wind here, it's like, whew, so cool. And it's just like a perfect weather. Weather-wise, this is amazing. And my emotion-wise, after that very fun, exciting, hanging out, going places in the third week, my roommate left to a dorm. That was her plan, and left me. So I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of sad, kind of empty, just because I don't have her anymore. Not literally, but you know, it's just like the routines, brushing teeth together and like saying good morning when your hair is messed up, all of that is kind of just gone now. So it's kind of lonely. But then again, I have quite a lot of uni work with me. Like I have this bag. My laptop's super heavy, but I gotta always do my assignments and all of that. So that's kind of keeping me busy, which is good. And also, at the starting of this week, I went to Longstrugs and I went to print out some of these pretty pictures that I took during the month of January. And prior to coming here, I had an idea of making a scrapbook, which is what I'll be making in the next couple days, and kind of summarizing how my stay was, just so I could remember it physically, like in a book, and look back when I'm, I don't know, 50, 60s, and show someone, hopefully, if it's nice enough. And while I had the idea of doing this, I thought, why not also share it through me speaking? Because even though I'll be making a scrapbook, it's not like I can put all my feelings up in details and write how I felt in details. So that is one of the reasons why I am filming this video. One, hopefully I could entertain and keep you updated on how my life is in Hawaii, as well as a way to keep my raw feelings as I remember it, since this is all still new to me, just as it is. Because I'm pretty sure 6 months or 5 months from now, after I've spent a good time in Hawaii, when I'm back in Thailand, people is gonna be like, how's Hawaii? I'm just gonna say, yeah, it was just so good. It was so good. And I'll probably forget how I felt in, you know, the first week, or how I felt overwhelmed and everything like that. It's probably just gonna be like, it's so good. So another reason is to kind of document bits and pieces of how I felt and share it with my future self. So if you're watching this, you probably will be like, oh yeah, I remember feeling like that, but it's nothing compared to what I've been through or whatever. But as for now, this is the complete summary of the first month in Hawaii. For those of you watching who wants to keep updated with me and my life, because it's so interesting, you can follow my Instagram. It's at @makobumble. I am active over there, so if you guys could give me a follow. If you have any questions, please comment down below or message me. I am willing to help you and maybe guide you if you have some questions. So my message that I want to share across this video is that if there's anything you want to do in this life right now, next month, whatever it is, I hope you actually do it. It's very cliche. I know it's been overused so many times, but by really challenging yourself, you're able to experience things that you've never thought you would experience. So I want you to challenge yourself and get uncomfortable, do things that you normally wouldn't do. If you want to say no, just be like, yes, and then try it out and see how it goes, because you never know, you might end up liking it, and if you don't try, you will never know. This whole experience has been so amazing. I'm learning so much about myself and just enjoying living the moment as well. So if you can take anything out of this video, I hope you feel inspired and try to do something, just one thing today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment anything down below. I'll be reading all the comments, and stay safe. Take care. Bye. This is my view right now. I am at Ala Moana Beach Park, and I'm not sure if you can see, but the waves here are so crazy. They're so beautiful, and right there is where the beach is at. I'm actually kind of where the surfers would go surfing right there, just because I really want to surf, but I don't have a surfboard, so I am going to enjoy the view of surfing. That's probably more than it. That's probably the most I can do, other than watching surfing videos on my phone, which is kind of sad because I'm in Hawaii. So why not? Might as well go out to the beach and watch real surfers surf by the beach. Thank you. That's it for me. Have a nice weekend or have a nice day. Bye. That was awkward. Okay.